Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Carlos Carrasco gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Digging in, Ketel Marte. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is now in the box. Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speed, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Now here it comes.
I got the count. 2-2.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Count now a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Peralta going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Torres comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marte takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Garcia, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Carlos Santana is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Santana on second. VR is over at first with 1 away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here now is Juan Soto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
One and 0. Here it is. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball, that's inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs. Now at the plate, David Peralta, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Wilson Contreras is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up. But they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope, that's the ball.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Hernandez, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now back, second baseman.
Labor Torres will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1-0 the count. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. He's set. Here it comes. Marcell Ozuna is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Starling Marte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting. The first base.
So digging in now, Carlos Santana looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And he will make the play. Out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's tightened up a bit. It's all ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's after it. He's there and records the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Juan Soto to the plate now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Manny Machado would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And in steps Manny Machado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Now here it comes.
Ball, 10.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Line towards center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. One there to Santana to get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Two out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Hector Rondon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Hector Rondon.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Jose Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Starling Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. Three and one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
The next 3-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on down the line. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars on top 8-5. Jose Leclerc is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
Your attention.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
For the Dominican Republic, the left fielder, Juan.
Here comes the first pitch. Petit has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding into the box, Manny Machado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
2-2 is out.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in the. So here's Avisaíl Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Marte is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Full count, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Gleyber Torres is in the 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Jose Ramirez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now
digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is there and they go down in a hurry here as this side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1 the count. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
David Peralta is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitch.
Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
0-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, shortstop.
As he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches.
And the ball is dropped.
The batter.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Sir Anthony Dominguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball one to start the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. James Swain comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
For the All-Star.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 2.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the All-Stars move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Venezuela crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Yasmero Petit claims the win out of the pen, his first.